The BUCS Division I National Final, and that's a high, deep kick over the head of the returners and bounces into the end zone, so that's going to be a touchback. Mustangs, a little bit of a bobbled snap, quick pass out to the flat, that's going to be caught, and a quick tackle, so that'll help me out in a bit. As we see running back, bottom of your screen, a handoff, good blocking up the middle. Linebackers shut that down. Get that ball ready. There's going to be a QB sweep to the right. Doesn't quite have the blocking in the open for this punt. Low snap off the ground. Gets it off, kicks it a little bit left. And that's not a particularly long punt, and the bounce makes it a bit worse. Ultimately, it's going to net them about 7 yards. Or if you just want to tell us where you're watching from, as BRUNEL kicks from right to left, that's a high, booming kick. And that is going to be returned on his heels on the one, running up the middle with a lead block. Cuts it up, tries to find some blockers. None there to speak of. Just a ridiculous hour. And Northumbria trips bunch to the bottom of your screen. Scrambles up the middle. Ocon trucks somebody. Gains for it's an early morning for his family as well. As he takes this snap, looks to his right, quick pass out to the flat. And an open field tackle by 3 receivers up top, spread out. Low snap, looks over the middle, quick slant. Ooh, off the work or lectures, they're sitting there with the stream on. Low snap on a pooch kick downfield. Not going to have a lot of a return with that pooch. Force the ball out, says, give me that. I'd like to run some more offense, please. 4 backs in the backfield. They're going to run it right up the middle. They don't get much. Now they're for the Mustangs. He's going to have to get this off quick, and he does. Cannot drop it in the bucket. He had position. But first things first, they got to stop this third down. Low snap. O'Coin recovers it, rolls out to his right, looking downfield, and he's going to throw it. And that's... And this is going to be a little pooch kick, and that's a great kick. I mean, again, a fumbled punt. He keeps his knees off the ground, and he's going to be running it back a bit. This will be a big gain for the Burners, and he might, oh, not quite. He gets stopped at the last moment, and then they eventually will roll their way through. That's why kickoffs are exactly the same as they've been all year. And that high kick from left to right, there's going to be some room to return, and he's got at least 2 lead blockers. He's going to follow one up the middle. Just take with. O'Coin looks to his right, quick pass over the middle, and that's going to be a nice gain of about 4 to start us off. Important thing is just moving the ball down the field. Burners just rushing for this play. Run off tackle to the right, and that's going to be a first down. Bottom of your screen. And that's going to be a read with the handoff this time, stopped in the backfield. No.
Personal foul, tripping, defense number 55. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
But if you do trip someone, it's a big risk. Jet sweep across the motion, but then it's a handoff up the middle, and that's going to be a loss of 1. I don't think. O'Coin, second down, drops back, looks deep. Cannot make difficult. Throw it to the guy with 1 shoe. Try to throw it to the guy. Oh, that's going to be picked off. I think he was expecting a whistle there. I'm not really sure why. He almost... Low snap, looks left. Going to throw it up that way. He's got a man. That's going to be caught. And he drags a defender into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Set kicker here. It's only about 2 steps back, 1 step over. Bouncing snap off the ground. That's going to be blocked. And that is no good. So I'll be curious to see if they do that. No, they're not. They're just going to kneel
Full
down.
start, offense. Not all 11 players were set for a second. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Yes, sir. So just take your time. There you go. All right, that's going to be halftime. Mustangs with the ball in motion. Heels on their own end zone. Run up the middle, maybe a gain of 1. Bit of a low snap. Ocon looks out. He has a nice little hitch route completion. Receiver spinning around to gain some yards after. Trips bunch. That's going to be an offsides or a false. Ooh, with the way that.
Full start, offense number 70. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Well, that'll look for the Burners. This will be a run up pretty close to the middle, and he's just kind of dragging defenders along. Everybody's pushing the pile forward, gets back down for the Mustangs. A coin back, claps to start this play, does a quick pass out to the flat, and he makes one man miss, and he's going to keep going upfield, and that's might be enough. Handoff, nope, it's a QB keep on that read. Well, he's not going to like that here. There's that trips bunch, top of your screen. Seen that time and time again, but O'Connor's going to have to roll out of the pocket looking downfield. We had a man, just could not drop it in the... Looking to his left, looking deep, and he has a man, and that's going to be another completion for a first down by Northumbria. It makes one tackler miss, and it takes 3 additional men to bring him down far. As they come out with trips at the top of your screen. Handoff up the middle. Finds a bit of a seam. Nice blocking. Coin drops back, looks right, throws that over. Handoff up the middle, bounces it outside, going to turn it upfield. That's another first down. This trips bunch up top, new running back in, and he looks the trips way. That's going to be batted by the defensive line. Nice run with a pulling lead blocker for the Mustangs. Scanning, has to step up in the pocket, makes the middle linebacker miss. He's got a lead block. Begging for a flag are the Brunel Burners, and they are not gonna get it. Here, this is O'Coin I'm speaking about, number 14 for the Mustangs. Rolls out to his right. Got a bit of a meshy concept. It's confused the defense, but he doesn't get the completion. Now, handoff going across the body of the quarterback. Great tackles by the Burners. But Brunel still has plays that are working, so we got a lot of time left. Start of the 4th quarter. O'Coin was going to get sacked, but as he was... O'Coin looks out to the trips. Now he looks to the solo side. He's got a man deep. Can he get there? No. Unit in for the Burners. Northumbria trying to flip the field. That's a low snap, and that's a good punt. Oh, wow. It was a very high punt, but it didn't go very far, actually. So Brunel's injury delay, we now are in the nitty-gritty. That's a deep kick. My goodness, that went faster than the camera could pan over. That was like bottom of your screen, running back along the same side. A handoff going the other way. Tries to cut it back, but cannot. That's up the middle. 2nd and 9 for the Mustangs. O'Coin looking, has some time, but he's got to roll out. He's being pursued heavily, and he's going to be sacked. All right, now Northumbria does have to start worrying about time. They got to get this downfield. They always got to roll out, and that's another sack. That's another big. Trying to seal this victory. Low kick, got to bounce off the ground. Clean catch by Northumbria. Trying to make a play. A little bit of a block. It's a solid return. You'd be happy with that in most situations, but they're going to try to keep off the board here. Big pressure, rushing 5. O'Coin scrambling around, and he's going to get sacked. Northumbria here with a big play. They have a lot of yards to kind of cover up, and that's going to be a fumble. It's a sack fumble, but it's recovered. Yeah, that's recovered by Brunel. That's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's got some blocking, but he really can't find anything. 4 men in the backfield. The handoff up the middle, that's going to be stuffed